Testing mic. Waiting for mods to enter room. Just waiting for mods, guys. Hello and good morning. As promised yesterday at the end of that Overwatch stream, we are back. I do still have an upper respiratory infection. There is an unfortunate update. I did go to the ENT. Before this, I had only seen my primary doctor. She sent me to an ENT. I did go see them early this morning, which is why I'm on later than I told you guys I would be on. And they told me that it's not just an upper respiratory infection, that the upper respiratory infection that I'm battling right now is due to tonsillitis. So my tonsils have to come out. I have heard this news before. I was told about 2 years ago that during a really bad strep infection, strep felt really bad and it spread to my ears, and I actually couldn't hear in one ear because of how bad that infection got. The ears, the nose, and the throat were all connected, so if you have an infection in one and it's bad enough and it spreads, you can get it elsewhere. So I now have an infection in my tonsils that just keeps causing me problems, and so they're saying it's tonsillitis now, you guys. So that is why my voice is not great, and I apologize. Thank you for bearing with me. It has not stopped me from streaming. It has not stopped me from bringing the content I said I would bring, but clearing my throat a lot. Throat hurts really bad. Drinking lots and lots of warm tea and water, and following their diet of what not to drink to agitate this, and just trying to do what I'm being told to get me through. I am scheduled to have my tonsils removed. That's going to take place towards the end of June. So for right now, I'm on like heavy antibiotics and not really eating. Can't really eat. It hurts. I'd rather just be hungry and not be in even more pain than to try to eat at this moment. So I'm living off of cucumber juice and orange juice, which I'm really only supposed to have in moderation. I'm supposed to water it down. It can irritate my throat. Drinking a lot of water and a lot of tea. So that's the update on me. Not fun, but I should have had my tonsils out 2 years ago. I was scared. I don't do well under anesthesia. I have a hard time waking up from it. So that led me to be scared. I was supposed to do it 2 years ago when I had a bad strep, but I was too afraid and I didn't follow up. The strep went away. It seemed to go away for a while, and I took comfort in it. I didn't think this would be back, but now that it is, I am just going to go ahead and do it. So anyhow, you saw the dialogue box. It was up when we joined the stream. Or when we started the stream, when I joined the game, that box pops up again. I really wish EA would fix it. Because it's misleading. They keep saying come back in 2 weeks and see what their surprise is. I've been waiting and reporting to you guys. The very first day that box popped up, and I know it was the first day because I had been on every day in a row until the box had popped up. But that box first popped up on the 12th. May 12th was the first day that box popped up saying in 2 weeks' time we would have some free drop. So based on the first date that box popped up saying 2 weeks, that is May 26th. So I will be back on May 26th in this game. I'll be back before then, but May 26th promptly I will be in this game, and I will let you guys know if the drop is here and what it is. I don't like the fact that it's still saying come back in 2 weeks. I think they should be counting down per day. Because 2 weeks from today is something different, isn't it? Let's go in the calendar. Yeah, 2 weeks from today is going to be the 5th of June. So this has been saying 2 weeks for some time. Hopefully they fix it. So that we can get an exact, it would have been nice for them to put the exact date. But I think that's vague so that we log in every day. But still, by now, a whole week has passed. It shouldn't still be saying 2 weeks. At any rate, I log in at least once a day, so I will be letting you guys know when it drops and what drops. Also, I want to show you guys, we always go over when I come in the game if there's a sale and what's on sale. So, toddler stuff, outdoor retreat, cottage living, high school years, growing together, horse ranch, for rent, get together. These things are all 30 to 50% off. So the best deals that you're gonna get, with the exception of for rent, which is the newest. So of course it's only gonna be 25% off, but that's still better than nothing if you've been waiting to get it. Also, as far as packs are concerned, Journey to Batuu, which I actually want, Realm of Magic, Strangerville, Parenthood, Vampires, Spa Day, and we already discussed Outdoor Retreat. Those packs, those major packs, are 30% off. Stuff packs, Tiny Living, Toddler stuff pack, Fitness stuff pack, Bowling Night, Kids Room stuff pack, and the Luxury Party stuff pack are all 30% off as well. So if any of these are packs that you guys have been wanting to try, now might be a good time. Just giving you a heads up for those that haven't logged in a while. These things are currently on sale. Excuse me. So the next thing that I want to discuss with you guys is the poll. Twitch does not allow me to poll you guys in the stories, and I never have enough views on any video at any one time to do a poll in the chat because I just wouldn't get any participation. So I'm going to ask you guys follow me on Instagram. If you don't follow me on YouTube, my YouTube people are one thing, but if you don't follow me on YouTube, please follow me on Instagram because I will be polling people there. The poll is for which pack I should purchase next. This Friday, I will purchase another pack. So I need you guys to vote on which one it should be. I will then purchase it. I will then do an in-depth review of that pack, its contents, or the build mode objects, or the fashion objects that are being downloaded into Closet with the pack, the gameplay. It will be many, many hours of content, especially if you guys choose one of these bigger ones. A lot of people were saying for rent. By Friday, I'm sure this stuff will be on sale still. For rent at 25% off, I would buy it. But I need you guys to vote. So we're gonna take a poll. It's not gonna be a click on your answer type of a poll. It's gonna be a write-in. I'm gonna have you guys write in which pack you want me to buy. That can be one of the big packs. It can be a stuff pack. It can be a kit. Last time it was Paranormal pack, I did it, and then Book Nook kit, and I did it. So now I'm looking for something else. You guys, if you come along and you hear, maybe you hear me now and I just can't see you in the views, drop it in the chat if you want to make a suggestion which pack, and I will be polling you on Instagram. So please follow me on Instagram so that I can get these answers before Friday. Alright, so right now it's looking like for rent. I've got 8 votes for 4 rents. I've got some votes for some others, but the majority of them is 8 in favor of 4 rent. I think one person said high school years, and another person wants me to buy the tiny stuff pack. So I've only got like 1 or 2 for tiny stuff, and exactly one for high school years, and then 8 of them are saying for rent. So it's looking like for rent if nobody says anything different. So please add me on Instagram, and Thursday night look for the poll. Friday I will decide. YouTube, you guys, all you have to do is stay on YouTube, and that you guys can, my YouTube people can vote on the YouTube channel the way you always do. But if you're not following me on YouTube and you want to vote on which one I buy next, please follow me on Instagram, because again, I will poll you guys Thursday night. Right now it's looking like for rent stuff. If nobody else votes before Friday, on Friday I will purchase a 4 rent expansion pack, and that is a bigger one. That's a very big pack. It affects gameplay. It has a lot of things in it. So that will probably result in 3 or 4 days worth of Twitch content. So if I purchase for rent, I'm telling you right now, it's going to be a lot of gameplay to get through all of the mechanics of playing it. It's going to be a lot of build mode. It's going to be a lot of things created after we go through build mode. I like to show you guys a couple of builds, and I like to show you guys a couple of closet looks, and we go in deep. So if you request for me to purchase one of these, anything up here, For Rent, Horse Ranch, which I'm excited to get, Growing Together, High School Years, Cottage Living, Get Together, any of these packs are going to have a lot of content. So expect days of us just diving into that if you vote for it. It's not going to be brief. And then these game packs also, Journey to Batuu, Realm of Magic, Strangerville, Parenthood, Vampires, Spa Day, and Outdoor Retreat. Those are all packs that are sizable. There's a lot of content. There's new worlds in some of these, so a lot. And as you know with me, if there's a new world, there's a new map, there's a new neighborhood with a new aesthetic, and I'm gonna build a house per the aesthetic in that new world on a lot, and we're gonna do all that. We're gonna put a family in it. We're gonna decorate the home with things from the pack. The family's gonna get closet looks from the pack. We're gonna do all that. So choose carefully, because whatever you pick, you will be watching me review for the next few days. And a lot of people want me to do Tiny Living as well. I heard that this was close to Book Nook. When Book Nook won, Book Nook had something like 52 votes, and Tiny Living had like 28. So they were neck and neck. So people might come in on YouTube last minute and hit me with this again, because you guys did want to see Tiny Living, and you wanted to see me do a whole build with Tiny Living. You wanted me to make a tiny house. You guys were very specific, so that might take the lead at the end, and we might be doing that. But either way, I still see tiny stuff as being a few days worth of content. This is a preview of Create a Sim. A lot of build mode items. Lots. Yeah, guys, so tiny stuff might win again. It was the close underdog last time. I thought it was going to win for a while, and then you guys came out of nowhere and said, we want Book Nook. And I said, Book Nook? Really? A kit? Over, this is technically a kit too, but much, much more in it than what was in Book Nook just off the preview. And Book Nook ended up not taking a day. It was a day's worth of content. I feel like I should still dig deeper and do more with it and show you at least another build. That's how little content that provided. So let's see if Tiny Living wins. But right now, you guys want to see me do For Rent, which is a lot of content, you guys. A lot. And it's $29.99 right now. It's a ton of content. And then, of course, we have Tiny Living. I should buy a few of these and then just not use the packs or dig into the packs at all until I get to individual reviews, but it just makes the gameplay too tricky, so I prefer not. But we'll decide in the next few days, Tiny Living or For Rent. I hate to say it, like it comes down to those two, but right now, presently, it is. So if you don't like those options, please vote. And again, to do that, follow me on Instagram and drop a purple heart in my DMs so I know you're coming by way of Twitch. That way, I can add you to my unfiltered inbox where we can talk. That's number one. Number two, I can add you to my Instagram broadcast or my Twitch broadcast channel on Instagram where I let you know when I will specifically be on. Because as I've stated before, I only have 2 days in the hard schedule here. But I come on a lot more often than that. I just have to play those by ear. I can't commit. So follow me on Instagram. Get added to the broadcast channel. The poll will be in the broadcast channel and in my Instagram stories. And we'll get a vote going. But right now, if you leave it in other people's hands, it's looking like For Rent or Tiny Living stuff pack. So a major expansion pack or tiny stuff either is going to give at least a day's worth of content. But for rent, if we pick that, if that wins, just be prepared that the next several days, probably a week or so, of Sims content will exclusively be pertaining to the For Rent pack. And because that's a major expansion pack and I want to get through it before the sale ends, hopefully, so you guys can make a more informed decision, just know that I won't be streaming a whole lot else, Overwatch, anything else. I'll be doing several long streams a day until we get through the content of that pack. So just be prepared for that. Those of you that really want to see this, that's going to be music to your ears, right? These are the Creator Sim items. So we're scrolling quite a bit, guys. You see that? And that doesn't even show you everything. And there's always styled looks at the items are not always being previewed here. And then this is our build mode. That one window looks like a dog bone. It looks like something you would have found in Pets. So that would also be nice in our Brindleton Bay homes. Don't know if I like the bars in the window, but you know, good basement window. We get a new bed. We should get several pieces of home furnishings and several condo and apartment size items because of the nature of the pack. But you get a pressure cooker. I don't know why we had to be in a rental to warrant a pressure cooker being in our unit, but okay. Little air conditioner boxes, which are good for adding ambience. We get a hot water heater. We get floaties. We get all types of things. I recently had a hot water heater go up on me, and it cost me a lot of money to replace, and it damaged my walls and my floor. I mean, it cost me about $40K total in real money, not simoleons. So hot water heaters is a touchy subject. That kind of triggered me, but it's in there. Hopefully it doesn't go up. Hopefully it's more reliable than the one that Reem put in here. We're not gonna go into that. And we do have some decorative plants, which are great. I think the plants in the Sims are lacking in terms of variety. There's a high number of plants. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice. It's a high number of plants in the Sims, but they lack variety, and I want to see more table plants and plants that can go on shelves, not just floor plants. Anything can be sized up and lowered to be placed on the floor. I really want to see more table stuff. And yeah, things can be sized down too, but I still want more, and I still want a variety. But we are getting some more plants, so that's good. We have a tea kettle. I don't know if it's an electric tea kettle. I think it's neat that they're giving us kitchen stuff, but it does beg the question, why do we have to have this expansion pack in order to warrant us having the stuff for the kitchen? They're giving us kitchen stuff slowly, and we have to buy packs for it, and kind of leaves a bad taste in my mouth. I wish they would just give us one big kitchen appliance haul, all in one stuff pack, and make this stuff more, you know, hardcore build mode, beds and things like that. So for a major expansion, it looks like we only have, now we're getting one bed, one dining chair, one living room chair. We're getting a sofa, one sofa I see so far. It looks like we're getting a little bar, a small one. That may not be a bar, but that's what it's looking like. We're getting 4 different workstations. It looks like workstations of some kind. I don't know if those are chef carts or if they're workstations. We're getting a community mailbox. That's purely for aesthetic. A few tea kettles. I don't know what's up with tea kettles and percolators for this one, but okay. We're getting some plastic outdoor furniture. We're getting this huge market stall, which I'm curious about. We're getting another little bathroom. There's a large bar. We're getting a sink vanity. A few more pieces of looks like dining furniture, sitting furniture. We're getting an antique-looking coffee table, an antique-looking nightstand / console table. We're getting some kitchen cabinets, upper and lower, that are kind of mission style. We're getting a montage of wall art. We do need more art. That's another thing I always complain about in The Sims. It's not nearly enough art. We've got a kind of like a large cobblestone or brick walkway pattern. A floor pattern there. You can see that in the gray. We got some dishes. Some curtains that at first glance are a little tacky. Hopefully there's more. We've got a for sale sign, which I'm assuming per the game's title is really a for rent sign. A mini refrigerator, a couple of rugs, a lot of radiators happening. Do we need this many? I don't know. A lot of stuff for the wall, like electrical panels and things that I'm assuming breaking you as a landlord do have to fix. Maybe that's why all this stuff is there. Maybe the hot water heaters do break. And you bear the expense of getting those things taken care of. Maybe if your sim is handy, you don't bear the expense, but you bear the burden of fixing it yourself. I don't know, because I haven't bought it, you guys. Decide what you want me to buy. That's a brief overview of that. Gonna show you what I did with that last house. For you guys to even appreciate what I'm about to show you, you had to have watched my last stream, Sims 4 stream, so you can always go back. And it's the latter part of the stream, the latter half of it, you'll watch me take this house from extremely basic, painfully basic, in its original state to where it is now. It's only a one-man and his child household. The gentleman is trying to find love. He's trying to find a woman. He keeps adding women to household through the cheat and seeing if he can make something happen, but ultimately, they move out. The first person he tried with hated children. He's got a child that wasn't going to work. So we'll see what happens with this family. But even though it was just one man and one child, and we have to get in here today and adopt a dog, which we're going to do. We've set everything up. We discussed it last stream, but I had to get off to watch Collegiate. So Overwatch eSport event. So I didn't have time to add the dog to the house. We have the house complete. So now what we have to do is get in. I'm thinking about possibly adding a hot tub, but I'm not sure. And
a lot of way. Now remove
this is this gentleman and his dating prospect. We will see what happens here. She was actually the maid. Okay, so this is a house. We're gonna zoom like I always do with my builds, and we're gonna remind you where we started. I can't remind you where we truly started because this house has been insanely revamped. Initially, this home was smaller than this non-residential lot here, this business lot. It was much smaller. None of the stuff was outside. The lawn was bare. The trees were here. They're gorgeous, but we decided we were going to go the wash bucket and clothesline route, and we did. We did not build it up a story, and I had to talk to a friend of mine that lives in Hawaii to understand whether or not most of them have basements. I know Hawaii is a tropical climate, and there are a lot of storms, and they're surrounded by water, so I had to do some research because I like my builds to be realistic, and I wanted to ask her if where she and her husband live, if they're in Oahu, which is a very expensive place to live, whether or not the homes have basements. Do only wealthier homes tend to have basements, or do all homes have basements because of the weather? How common are basements there? So she's gonna, she did get back to me. So I may build a basement here as opposed to trying to build it up too high. So yeah, I care that much about realism that I did ask a friend, you know, do you guys have basements in Hawaii, or should I skip it? So she has a basement, I would be building a basement. The bonfire was added. We have a simple table here with a beverage cart so that we can make some beverages with a beautiful candle. And we're sitting outside. I think I might replace this with a citronella candle because there is one to keep the bugs away. And we do have some tiki torches here around the deck. 3 of them. Not too many, not too few. We did this barbecue area with the picnic table. I believe this food is now gone bad. We do need to hire Nope, it looks like we still have a maid. Okay, so the prospect that he has sitting here that he's chatting up was the maid. And so I didn't know if we had gotten assigned a new one. So I guess she'll be here shortly to deal with the food and whatnot. But we have a nice table. We have some plates sitting here. We have a beautiful floral arrangement with a candle that did come from the, I believe, the Summer Home Things pack. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe a lot of this was Summer Home, the beverage cart, and the candle, and all that fun stuff. We do have a hamper and our wash bucket outside. Uh-oh, he's talking to a lady with a very bad reputation. That's messy. We have lemons and limes that are disproportionately large outside. Look more like honeydews and cantaloupes. At any rate, that's what they're supposed to depict. It's just that we have some fresh fruit. He has his little grilling table with his utensils and with our condiments on it. Clothing hanging up outside. It really needs to be put away. And then so you've seen the outside of the home. Little pool for the boy. We have a bird feeder. We have a shoe rack. This house was gonna be shoeless, but I've yet to designate that. So we're gonna wear slippers indoors. So the shoe rack is there. We do have a beautiful floral, a potted trio of plants that I believe is also summer stuff pack. And we have a bird feeder and a bird house. I've not yet interacted with either of these. Okay, so you can only view the bird house, but can we fill the bird feeder? Must be placed outside. It is outside. So you can see it's being difficult, maybe because it's too close to the boundary of the porch. It's not acknowledging us as outside. Let's go ahead and move it a little bit further up. I don't want it to interact with this pool. Not happy about that, but it is what it is. We're gonna move this up. Even though it's irritating to have to keep stopping and saving, we're gonna go ahead and save. I'm gonna have him come out and fill it, and we'll see if it works. I usually test after I build, but I did not get around to building or testing after this build again because so many changes were made right around the time that the last day of Collegiate was gonna stream, so I had to prioritize that. You guys, it looks like you're off to an ad break soon. If you do not like ads and you like my content and you find yourself here more and more often, please consider subscribing. I do have a subscriber goal of 50 subs, after which time I'll start doing giveaways on the channel to my subscribers. Other subscriber benefits and perks will kick in, and I will decrease ad frequency as much as I am personally able. Twitch is always going to show you ads unless you're turbo. That I have no control over, but as much as I can personally limit ads, I will. Right now I do have them set to show fairly often because I do have to have some monetization on this channel until I receive subs that is sufficient to make up for that monetization that I will lose. So you guys are now, some of you, off to an ad break. I'll see you when you come back, but please consider following. And if you follow and you're still coming back really frequently and you like my content and you see the necessity to subscribe because you're going to be here often, I would really appreciate your support in the form of a subscription. And if you personally don't mind ads enough to subscribe, but you want to help the channel out, gifting subscriptions is also a very beautiful way to let me know that you like my content and to show appreciation for my channel and help somebody else that might want to subscribe that's not in a position to subscribe enjoy my channel ad-free. Okay, so 1 minute and 11 seconds for those that are out dealing with ads. So we're gonna go back into live mode and see if we are able to fill this bird feeder, and of course get this trash off the ground because that is nasty. I don't know why. Yeah, that's gross. He's such a happy, pleasant, clean-looking man too, to be so nasty to have the stuff on the ground. Anyway, let's see, can we fill? Yes, now we can fill it. So if it's too close to the porch, it's too close to the side of the house, you can't fill it. And I also wondered, and some of you wondered in the chat along with me when I was building this, will having the bird feeder, the presence of the birdhouse or the bird feeder attract birds? Well, the birdhouse has been here for some time and it's not attracted anything. So we have now confirmed by clicking on this item, it says watch birds. This will in fact attract birds to your yard. So that's beautiful that you can impact your lot in that way. You can attract birds and not have it be a whole expansion pack that you have to purchase. So let's see how long it takes for us to start seeing bird activity on the lot as a result of this feeder. Excuse me, and it's $5 to fill, which is not bad. But we'll see, and then we'll see if they then take to this house and if this house has any entertainment value on the lot. So now back to the build. The kitchen was extremely basic. The cabinetry, all of this was the same color. But we had only about 5 cabinets in here originally. None of this island was here. None of this seating was here. The sink was very basic and looked dirty. It was one of those basic sinks they give you that look really dirty because they don't want to have to give you, they just want to impart on you that the property is poor. And I hate that. It could be small, it could be humble, but why does it have to be, so basic that you put a rustic, dirty-looking sink? And I'm getting rid of that food scale because we purchased it to see what it does, and it does nothing. Also, I'm going to go ahead and take the opportunity in build mode to decrease the size of that saucer light. And of course, we're going to save those changes. But the kitchen was very basic. There was no window on one of these walls. I forget which one I added, but I added one of these windows in the kitchen. I did have to add the fan in the kitchen. I did have to add a smoke alarm. I did have to add nicer looking appliances because the appliances were extremely basic. So we brought nicer appliances in. The floor is original. I did like the floor. It looked kind of like a spa floor, like spa stones or something. So I like the kind of stone look to the floor, so I left it. We did bring in a kava bowl. We did these curtain valances in the windows, especially because the windows seem wide open, those screens are glass. We did it would provide them a dishwasher. We did size down 2 larger living room rugs so that they could fit in the kitchen. They matched very perfectly, and they're beautiful tropical looking flowers, which matches the Sulani, aka Hawaiian aesthetic. We put these beautiful bongo drum themed bar stools. And that is our completed kitchen. We carried the light wood theme here into the living room. We kept all the wood light, these beautiful rainbow shades that have been these striations in the wood. We kept all of that. We kept the chair. The only thing that we have in a little bit of a richer, more honey-colored hue for the with respect to the wood frame on the furniture is this bamboo sofa, this love seat. I wanted the white cushions, and so this is a frame that unfortunately that came with. But we have a darker TV stand that ties together the dark legs with the lighter wood, so it ties it all together. And the rug, of course, has some light and dark in it. We had to size that up. We have a dog bed. We're about to get our dog. We have his toys. We have a robot vacuum that I keep sizing down, but it keeps sizing itself back up. That's okay. We have a dog bowl here for him. Or her. We don't know who I have yet. We have a bookcase out here in the hall. I used some little dividers to make the living and dining area seem like a separate space. I didn't like how open it was. And to give the illusion of size to this room, because it is small. We did extend this house out in either direction a few feet. So, a few feet relative to The Sims. We did put these bamboo shades in the dining room, which I think are very nice. They match the wood stain of the table. We brought a very colorful rug in. And we didn't tie the colors in with what's in the living room. Again, we wanted to make it appear as a separate space, so it has its own look and all. Carried the light wood theme into our bathroom. We have a light colored surfboard shower, which is supposed to be an outdoor shower, but it doesn't create a mess inside, so I do love it in these builds. Ava Landry, who lives in Sulani, my other Sim, also has one of these in her bathroom, and it's gorgeous, and it was actually in a styled room. So, you know, these can be used inside. We coupled using the BB Move Objects sheet, a fan with a saucer light, and placed them both in the middle of the bathroom. We placed a towel. We placed a little bath rack with our things on it. It's a beautiful tub. The tub is stunning. I love the wood on this tub. Same stone spa-style floor that we see in the kitchen. That was unchanged. We laid some bath mats down. And then we have the father's room. These beds were original to the house. I didn't necessarily care for them, but I made them work. We sized up a rug here from our Book Nook pack and gave him a bedroom rug. We sized that same rug down slightly to, or perhaps this is original size. This may be the original size, or it may be a slight size up, but at any rate, we put one in his son's room as well. We gave them desks and chairs that are part of the same game pack that this world comes from, so they meet the aesthetic. He has a hamper and a book rack. As you can see there. Here's his room. Oops. There's Dad's room. Bathroom. So this is the area, you guys. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and save these changes. That's going to conclude the build review. I'd really like to see how these birds, if at all, enact with this bird feeder. Then I'm going to go over to Ava's, and we're going to check on her and Major Whiskers. And Mayor Whiskers was actually removed from the game. At one point, we had to recover him. As was Ava in her house. We had to put all that back. And I was grateful because if that's 2-3 streams ago. Go look for that. 2 or 3 Sim streams ago. I don't know if Ava was part of the title, but we did have to rebuild her. And those of you that were with me then remember, when we went to rebuild, I was actually a little grateful that we had to rebuild because I did make some really good changes that were basically improvements to the property when I went to rebuild. So it wasn't all lost, but I definitely would prefer to not lose progress anymore. So let's hope from here on out that the saves are if the saves go well and that they're uneventful, they're hassle-free. What is up with this pool? Oh, okay, those are little printed fish on the bottom of the pool. I thought they were actual fish in the pool. We're gonna light this bonfire. I want to see what this one looks like. Gorgeous. And so perhaps we might even want to move that a little bit further out. The fact that we can change the color of this is pretty amazing. So we can add fuel, which I'm assuming is going to stoke. It is. Play, hang out, dance, fire dance. Pretty interesting. Why on earth would we want to burn money?
Oh. Vin far with Sue.
Okay, so you guys have gotten to see him interact with that. We now know about the bonfire. I never had one of these. I only had the little in-ground grill. Oh no. Okay, let's pause. Let's extinguish. So my first thought was correct.
Primo.
Stuff is too close. Come on, before you catch fire, put it out. Okay, so we're gonna need to cool. This is so irritating. Okay, you need to.
Hey, Wyo.
You need to stay right there. Why are these people over here just watching and not doing a damn thing? They're gonna catch fire. So the bonfire needs to be. We can't call the fire department. So it just has to burn up? That's what's going on? Okay, absolutely crazy. We're kind of stuck, right? So, yes. And I've not seen this before either. The game is currently in a state where saving is impossible. That's perfectly fine, because we don't want to save it like this. What we want to do is learn a lesson, come back and move the bonfire a considerable distance away from the seating. And we want to move the seating away from the table so if another fire does take place, we are able to access it and put it out. And we also maybe want to get a smoke alarm hidden behind the table so where so you won't see it when it's being used. But it will still trigger for someone to come out if this should happen again. Let's go back and hope for the best. Oh, my throat is so irritated, you guys. I just want to feel better. This stinks. Alright, we're back, and fingers crossed, when we get back into the game, the fire issue is resolved. no fire, so we're gonna fix it. First thing I'm gonna do is move these sautés over slightly. It's not letting us push this to the boundary of the lot where it needs to be usable. So we're going to use a cheat. This cheat that I'm about to share with you is going to enable you to move items that typically can't be moved anywhere on the map, whether the game wants you to move them or not. It's BB dot move objects, written out as one word. BB, lowercase bb dot move objects. I don't know if you're able to follow and see this on the screen, and if so, it'll be small. So BB dot move objects. Press your Y button on the Xbox console to create a space. Otherwise, on the PC, you're gonna hit that space bar. And then after the space, we're going to type the word on. Again, all lowercase. We're going to press our hamburger button. It's going to confirm up at the top that move object cheat is on. And now where it was red, it's now green. Not only can we push this to the boundary of the lot, but we can actually push it over the boundary just a little bit. But I think this is good. I think that's a safe enough distance that nothing should catch fire, but just in case, anytime we have anything, an outdoor grill, anything that can catch fire, we do want to have a smoke alarm. That's good practice. Let's see if I can get one on the fencing to place one beside our grill as well. With the BB move object cheat, I'm pretty sure I can. I can just stick this sucker right on the ground if I wanted to. So let's take the walls down so we can see. Place it under the table in front of the fence. So we don't have to see it, but it's there. If that grill catches fire, the fire department will come. And as you can see, this will kind of sit in the air at a weird angle. So what we're going to do, so we don't have to see it, but we can still benefit from it. By the way, these blue tables are 2 tables. They're the same as the table that you are seeing on the deck. However, okay, so we're going to go at this angle so we can place it. Yes. No. I really didn't want to place it this high on the wall. I don't want to hide it. Excuse me, my throat is killing me. So I'm trying to lower the item, but it won't let me lower it, but it will let me lower it if I put it more by this table than on the fence. So I'm gonna go ahead and just place it there. You see how we've stuck it to the table? That's what we're gonna go with. We're gonna save. We're gonna save our 2 new smoke alarms being placed, and we're gonna save our new positioning of the bonfire and the furniture. We will not have to enable BB cheat item, the move objects cheat for the duration of the session, but if we do log out, then we will need to enable that cheat again. Hello Mavis, thank you so much for popping into my sim stream. Appreciate you. Thank you very much for jumping into the stream and also into the chat. Definitely trying to get chat engagement up, so thank you so much for being here and for jumping in the chat. We are doing a few fixes to a Sulani build. This was not a build that I intended to do. We just had a displaced family, and this house was really small, so I wanted to come along and see what changes I can make to the property. So we expanded it a bit and made some decor changes and just upgraded the house, the appliances some, and this is going to be our result. We learned before you got here that this bird feeder does not work unless you place it a ways away from the house. If you place it too close to the house, it was here by the porch previously. We were told that it had to be outside in order to be used. So anything too close to the house, it registers as it being indoors, which is kind of crazy. And we realized that, similar to in real life, if this bonfire is too close to furniture, it will set the furniture on fire. So we had to do some things, some fixes. We did a little sneaky thing with our cheat in order to put a smoke alarm on this table so it can't catch fire again. And we placed another smoke alarm underneath this table so that our grill is protected from fire. We saved. I think I'm going to go ahead and save again. That is all I want to do to this household aside from get us a dog. So after I get him a dog and a job, we're going to switch to Ava's build, and we're going to check on that household. I do think I have to get her back in a job. I don't believe she's working. I overwrote her out of existence. I had to rebuild her house. I had to replace her in the home. So all of her skills, everything has to be done all over again. So yeah, that's where we're at. Again, the cheat is bb.moveobjects space and then the word on. And all of that is in lowercase. We're not capitalizing any portion of that. So let's go ahead and get out of build and back into live mode. We are going to call the adoption agency. Now that the house is fireproof, we definitely don't want an animal burning up. Although I will say, again, true to real life, in these games, when there's like a fire or some type of catastrophe or there's weather, the animals actually are smarter than the Sims, than the human Sims, TBH. They get the hell on and they get to safety. They'll even abandon the household for a time and run away if they have to. But they protect themselves pretty well. But I have had a property where a cat burned up, and that really mentally triggered and traumatized me. I didn't like it. So here we are. We're going to adopt a dog. Asparagus. Oh, look at her. She's an English setter. What a cute dog. No, they did not name this baby dog. That is so wrong. Look at this noodle. Coonhounds are gorgeous. Very smart. Oh my gosh, what cute doggies. Look at Pumpkin. Pumpkin is a domesticated fox. Now listen, that is very new and different, and we are in Sulani. Cupcake is adorable too. A Welsh Corgi. Oh my goodness. Pumpkin is a domesticated fox. I think we're gonna have to go that route. We're gonna. Oh my goodness. And this is a male and he's neutered. And this is a male but he is unneutered, so he can get around town, and I don't know if we want him to get around town. They're all so cute. And this is a female, but she's spayed. I think we will go ahead and adopt the two of these guys. We have a spayed female and a corgi and a neutered male, a fox. This is going to be very interesting. We do have food bowls. Right now we only have one under there, so we would need to feed them one at a time, or go through the tedium of moving stuff around. Oh my god, look at her little corgi butt. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love animals. Oh, and they're about the same size. Damn it, and this is really a fox. And they're about the same size. The bowl is bigger than. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Really cute. Oh. Okay, let's head into build because we do have to make room. We need. I can't believe we can have a fox. What a cute animal. Okay, guys, so you were today years old with me? Maybe? I don't know. When you learned you could have a fox in this game? Very damn cute. Foxes are gorgeous. Unfortunately, they also, you have to be careful with them when you encounter them out because most are not domesticated and they unfortunately can carry rabies. Yeah. So my first instinct when I see a pet is to run up to it and kiss it and just worship it because animals are, I love them, I live for them, I have animals and I have many, and I'm an animal lover. I adore all animals, dogs, cats, birds, reptiles, snakes, any non-human living creature, and I go gaga. So I always try to put, I don't try, I do, in every single home, any family whose house I work on, or do anything for, or play with in game, they must do their, must pay their debt to society. And to me, for building their homes out and using the money cheap to make sure that they're straight, they have to pay it forward and have a pet. So these are going to be the two pets. So let's give Junior some privacy. How about that? We're going to give, there we go. And is this set on schedule? Are we scheduled? Yeah. Okay. We have a damn fox.
Rospa. Whoa! Don't be loud.
So let me go. I'm home. Where's the fox? Oh my goodness. So cute. No, we also want a corgi. Why would you skip over him? Oh my goodness. I adore corgis, their little curly butts. They're the cutest. So what happened there? Why is he not adopting these animals? This is irritating. Is it a one at a time thing? Yes. And of course we are gonna have to give these dogs last names, as weird as that is, in order to save them to the gallery. But given my negative past history of overwriting Sims, we're gonna go into the gallery right now and we're gonna save this family. It says last name optional, but it usually gives me problems when I go to save the household. Oh my goodness. Okay, so just one moment. We're gonna get these animals fed. Junior is gonna head to bed. He's a good kid. He always does his homework on his own. Alright, so they're done. So what we now do is we go into modify in CAS. If anyone that doesn't know. So I did a cheat to modify in CAS just now. You can also do it from the dresser. So all I did was just do a little cheat so that I didn't have to walk over to the dresser because I'm lazy and I'm used to doing the cheat. To do that cheat on Xbox, you're going to press the A and B button at the same time. And to do it on PC, you just right click. But right click on Xbox is going to be A and B pressed down simultaneously, and that will allow you to get into the closet or into CAS and modify. You can also just change the outfit that way, but that's the equivalent of PC right clicking on your sim.
Whoa.
He is adorable. So once in our family menu, hopefully there's no breed issues with the dog. Let me just remind you guys. No. Oh my goodness. Okay, and then Pumpkin, we have a fox, you guys. They allow you to have a fox as a pet. Adorable. I knew he was rare and I had to get him because I've never before seen a fox be adoptable. Okay, he's in as a domesticated fox. What about our little Fei-Fei? So cute. Hopefully she's in as Corgi. A Pembroke Welsh Corgi. So we should not have any issues in saving this household. So let's see. Now, if you ever have an issue with a dog being a mixed breed, we've gone over this in a previous post, you'll see down here where it says Pembroke Welsh Corgi. If that said nothing at all, and there was a red box around that where that name should be, if there was a red halo around that nameplate instead for the breed name, then you are not going to be able to save the house. Because that is a parameter that has to be defined. I don't know why they do this. Our Corgi is a girl. And they said our fox was a boy. Pumpkin seems more like a girl's name, but this was our neutered male. Okay. So now that we've assigned pronouns, and we're not giving last names because they're not mandatory, and we know that there's breeds in there, we'll save the household by pressing this file folder icon at the top right-hand corner of the screen. If there was an issue with the breed and it was not letting us save, we would go down here to randomize filters and we would press X as many times as we needed to until the nameplate here changed and said mixed breed. That is how you fix that. You might get a collar pop up or something like that, but it won't, like right now if we were to try to randomize these animals, because we've never saved the family, well, we have actually saved the family. When I got these guys, the first thing I did was save. Now I'm saving them to gallery. But the save I'm speaking of is a game save. Once you save these animals to the game, that randomizer down there will not change your pet's appearance. So you can use that without fear. You might get a collar or a dog outfit or something you can take off, but it will not alter your actual dog's appearance. As long as you've saved to game, it doesn't impact that. Now we can save the household, but that is how you fix the breed issue, you guys. So this is the Quigley household. So far, she may or may not be a permanent fixture, we'll see. We're gonna save them to the library so that I can't write them out of existence and be sad. That is the most important thing. So they are now saved. What I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna come over and I'm gonna share them to the gallery. So if you guys want this family in your gallery, you can always remove her later. But if you want them as is, um, I wonder what disallowed word. A sim name. Well, I hope it's not what they have highlighted here for the breed because they chose that. That has nothing to do with me. Is it because they referred to the corgi as Welsh and they don't like racial or ethnic? No? I don't know. Does Feifei mean something in another language that is offensive? None of this should be... None of this should be offensive in the slightest. But at any rate, we were allowed to save the household to gallery and it didn't give us any issue. So I'm gonna double save and then I'm gonna go to my gallery and just confirm that they're there because it wanted to give us that issue. So other than that, we're done. We have saved them, both to this instance of the game as well as to our library. But that is how you fix the breed issue, you guys. I know a lot of people had that issue. Around the time specifically that the Pets expansion pack came out, I bought it and reviewed it on YouTube, and people were saying, help, you know, I got a dog, and then we befriended a stray, and we added the stray to the household because I love pets, and they crossbred and made mixed babies, and people were not able to save their households, and they were playing on pins and needles, afraid that they might overwrite them, lose them. So now you don't have to lose your pets anymore, you guys. Or your families, or your, you know, any of your households that you've come to love. So, very important. That's how you get through that mixed breed issue.
Golfa! Thumoy! Oh! Whew. Ah! Yeah, boy!
Okay. We're just gonna briefly confirm that everyone is in place. Everyone is in place. Yeah. Is our maid actually... Why are they fighting like fox and dog in the kitchen? Hey, knock it off. Hey, cut it out. What in the damn world? No, Feifei, don't you leave. Oh my goodness. No. I don't like that. So she gets into the fight with the fox and she runs away. No, we just adopted her moments ago. Don't leave, Feifei. Oh my goodness. Now the whole house is gonna be sad because our pet is gone. Let's immediately get in and post the alert and get our pet back. How disgusting. Okay, now we're sad. She's gone. We had to wait for her to leave the lot, so let's post our alert. Let's scold this fox about this behavior. 'Cause that's BS. That is not nice. Pumpkin, be nice. Yes, that's not nice.
Sharib! Tiyami! Lahoin! Oh! Juno! Wah!
We do not do that. That was so not nice. Feifei is our friend. We don't... That's not nice. So now, definitely not giving treats. We were gonna give treats, but we're not doing that now.
Bisu! Seraphi, Paya Pardu, Skizna Plushi, Sacranario,
And you notice we lectured
Aragababanor,
that dog
Meshka
about
training,
the fox about
Possum,
attacking,
Rabina,
but we did not get a notification
Tibanahanu,
stating that
Jifanal,
he
Dear Koi
understands he
Repsig,
can't
Yam
attack.
Full Stab, Palasho Anafej, Shippy, Yanabi,
So he
Meshka
may still
training,
attack again, and we'll
Possum,
have to.
Rabina.
We'll have to continue to scold him until he gets it. But that was directly in response to that. She straight up ran away. Let's hope our dog comes back. I know she eventually will. That was very mean. Okay, and now we have to get the child ready for school. However, yeah, I know, he's really sad now too. Everybody gets upset when the dog leaves. As they should. Let's try to cheer him up just a bit. Hopefully, he will not go to school sad. Yeah, we hate that for you. Feel better. And we will get our dog back. We will get Pumpkin's little attitude problem under control. I don't know if it's just a fox thing. What? You gotta learn to be nice, buddy. That was not nice at all. That was very ignorant. And we can't have the child petting him and interacting with him if he's prone to attack people. That's not cool. Definitely have to get him together.
That's a west. Oh.
Let's go out for a walk. I feel like this is what the father would do. He would be not only wanting to get this pet's needs taken care of, but he would also want to see if he could find the other dog. Yeah, let's go. You're a little menace. You gotta be nice. A little mean ass fox. Alright, so he's walking. He's still sad. That's unfortunate. It is school time. We can attempt to use a cheat to make him happy. Again, it's the right click, you guys. AB on the Xbox controller. Yes, it's sending the school happy. We don't want him sad. And we do have to style this family at some point. Oh, look, our birds are coming. Yes. So it does attract birds, you guys. Look. I made a joke when I placed this about how it didn't even cost us $10 to get birds, but it technically did because it was part of the summer stuff pack. Oh, look. My son, who is now 17 years old, when he was a baby, he used to call them tweet tweets. He used to point at the window and say, "Look, Mommy, they're the tweet tweets." He loved birds, and he still does. We still feed them. So this is beautiful. Look like a little yellow cardinal. Look at these birds. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, well, they don't seem to really like this house very much, but they're here for the food. So guys, I think the house is more decorative. If you have one, of course you're gonna want to have the other. But the bird feeder is definitely functional, and you do get beautiful birds to your yard. I do have to go to Willow Creek to Oakenstead and place a few of those. I want 3 or 4 of those on my property there. That's going to be beautiful. Okay, so I think we have done everything here that we have aspired to do. It would be nice for this dog to come back before I save. I hate to save while the dog is missing. I don't want some weird glitch to happen where she never comes home because she was missing during a save. But yeah, and now you guys can see now that we're Ariel and in live mode, you can see the art that I placed. Oh, this is our maid. I was about to say, why is this man in our home? This is our maid. Okay. They said, look, every time we send you a maid, you try to find love. So we're going to send you a man this time so you can... We don't have to keep replacing your maid. Alright, and we're gonna take care of some basic needs. Hopefully this dog returns. That's my wait and my holdout. Very upset. Alright, he's returning home with the dog, with the fox. We don't want his work ethic to suffer, so let's make sure he's working hard in school. No. Okay. She's hungry. Let's
Oh, the barf. Oh, cribbix.
Ew, what's going on? Okay, so he didn't make it to the bathroom, which is gross. And just as I made this lovely woman do the laundry, she's got to handle his nasty, filthy, soiled clothes.
Yabba-boo!
Yeah,
Yabba-boo!
maybe you should not. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do it either. I don't blame you. So we're gonna teach her how to bake. She's gonna go bake cupcakes or something after we eat, of course, and then we're gonna switch roles.
Oh.
She's gonna go ahead and prepare kava and get something baking so she can earn that skill, and we'll have him wash the clothes because that's nasty. You should be embarrassed, sir. That's disgusting as hell. Okay, so he's gonna do the laundry then. I'm really tempted to DoorDash myself like a coffee or something, but I should not be drinking coffee. I'm actually trying to wean myself off of it. Yesterday was my first day with no coffee. Today is day 2 of no coffee. It feels weird. I definitely feel different. I'm noticing changes in my brain, just my level of alertness. Yesterday I was falling asleep all day. I underestimated how much drinking coffee really helps me get through my day, and of course I don't drink coffee. I drink espresso like it's coffee. So I make big 16,
Ah,
18-ounce mugs of coffee, and or espresso, and I make it up just like coffee with sugar and creamer, and I drink about 7 of those a day. It was starting to affect my heart, so I was told to stop because I was getting palpitations, and I was told that really it ages you, and it's a vasoconstrictor, and it has a lot of other negatives. So I was told to stop, and yay, she's back. We can save and move on. I was told to wean myself off, and I was also told to start drinking tea instead. She wants a little boy. Oh, this is cute. Where's our corgi? Where's this dog?
God.
Definitely needs a bath. She came home and got us a gift, but she's sitting in. No. No, ma'am. No. Yeah, she's coming to get you, because what are you doing? And I don't know how much she's gonna last here long term. He's meeting these really spiteful, disgusting women. Let's see if we can take the evil out of her and create a sim, because it's not acceptable. This man has children and pets, and we can't have an evil person around either of those. The dog didn't exactly fully come home now, did she? Now we've got a mean-spirited, very nasty woman bathing a dog.
Jorby.
Doesn't sit well with my spirit. Open your gift. She does need a bath. We need to see if we can get this trait off of her, because I don't like that.
Yeah.
The dog found a ball.
Yipsy.
Yes, you're filthy. You need a bath.
Kalora. Limbo. Dolphin.
Stinike. Sawada.
Oh, okay. So let's get you home then.
Ugh.
He needs to call this dog.
Narabu, Upa.
Said the dog was home, but the dog in actuality was up the streets. I hope Pumpkin gets it together, you guys. Fought the dog, ran the dog off. Dog was out there alone. Came back filthy dirty.
Mister.
Well, you don't gotta be sad anymore because the dog is now home. Is this dog potty trained? This fox? We gotta see. Uh-oh. See that? They rarely change their misbehaviors and don't listen when you scold them. Well, we're gonna have to stay on him because he cannot keep attacking this little female dog. That's not cool. We will give him a treat to reinforce the good behavior because he did go outside and use the bathroom, but unfortunately, he also did it right on the porch. Okay, so that's just in general because she's mean. I thought we could reinforce the no attacking. Now that the other dog is back. We are going to give him a treat though because he did comply and go outside.
Oh, me Tinoba.
Oh my goodness. She's still not clean.
Yes. Sura.
Oh my goodness.
Ha ha ha. Hoopta.
We're gonna have to cheat his needs because I know he didn't give that dog a bath at first. He must have stopped midway. No other reason she should have gotten out of there dirty.
Tiru Upa.
That's how they come home too when you let them out for a while. Fleas and filthy and funky and all.
Dag dag.
Eva! Morava! Siri! Kabladas!
Nibs.
Bimbi! Isa! Benuba!
No betintu.
Sawa!
Wadisa. Asua. Halkatu. Oh, uh-oh. Spimayo. Bazoo, Turip.
And this is clearly an older gentleman, so we are gonna fix the sagging pants. I don't necessarily like that look. It affects the way he walks.
Narga.
So
Bro. Ofa. Famoy. Oh.
And that clothing, for whatever reason, did not come clean. I don't know if we had bad water. Oh no, why is Pumpkin so bad, you guys? I wanted him because he's such a unique pet, but he's in here being a menace. Okay, begging for food is fine. I'm kind to my pets. I'll give them appropriate table scraps sometimes, but we definitely don't want to play in puddles, and we do not want to eat poop. That is absolutely disgusting. This dog is doing a lot of gross stuff. We don't do that.
Oh, Klim Fenkoya. Larga. Finale Bobois. Usmavadish. Ah.
Okay, so a few more actions to get these guys situated, and then I will switch. But we have our hands full with this pet. We have a mean pet and a mean lady, and we've got to get them together. Because this corgi is too sweet, and we don't want to see our pets be mean to one another. And don't you come over here doing that now. Pumpkin, be nice.
Oh, Alice, Steve. Yeah.
Is he done? This does certainly take a long time. I may soon invest in a washer and dryer. It's just that the only place in this house that it would fit would be in the bathroom. We wouldn't necessarily have to reconfigure the whole bathroom. I could stick it right here, but I wanted to have at least one property that had a wash tub, and I felt like this could be that property, so...
Ospa.
Why is it filthy? Ugh. Okay. We gotta get to the bottom of it. I think the water might be filthy, and that is creating a problem. The one advantage to hand washing is supposed to be that those clothes come out pretty pristine. So yeah, no reason whatsoever should these be coming out nasty like this. So we definitely have to figure out what's up.
Oh.
Meox.
Blah.
Grant.
Shamba bluff.
Let's see about this water. Clothes should definitely never come out of a wash tub filthy. So I knew something had to be going on. No, don't you do that. That's not what we wanted to do. Stop. Filthy, nasty clothes and inventory. No, thank you.
Honey. Ooh. Honey-osa.
Oh, and he did it anyway. Gross. Okay, so I think we're pretty much situated here as far as we didn't want to come in here and do much. We wanted to get dogs in this household. Ended up being dogs. We got 2, and we wanted to do some things with try some interactions between Vance and this lady that he has here with us. But I don't know if those are going to be worthwhile because she comes across very nasty and mean. Let's see if we can modify her.
Girl, as you well. Ooh.
Okay, let's see what we can do about this really stank booty personality of hers, because they seem to be bonding. I want her to work. I love her style, at least here, what we can see from her. Her style is cute, but her attitude is not. And one thing I don't do is play about kids, and I don't play about animals being mistreated. Anytime you're mistreating children, animals, the elderly, women, any vulnerable people, you shouldn't be hurting anybody. But anytime you're hurting vulnerable persons, I can't get behind it, right? So first of all, one of the things that makes her not really good for Vance is she's a city sim. She likes city life, and we're out here in Sulani. She likes being in her home neighborhood. I don't know if that's necessarily here. These are preference-y dislikes and likes, so that's cool. But this, the negativity, can't do it. And she probably would have been happier on like Landry's lot because she likes the ocean, so that is a nod to her liking Sulani, but at the same time, we're not a waterfront property, and this mean shit, we can't do it. Yeah, so I don't know if she's gonna last in this home long term unless we can get rid of that personality trait of hers. We may have to get her a retrading potion. Let's see if that works. If we can make her not mean, she can stay. Otherwise, she's gonna need to go. And if she's a city sim, then San Majuno or something is gonna be better for her. So it's best we just release her from the household and allow his search to continue for a woman to add to the household, because yeah, her attitude is stank. Alright, so we're gonna try to get her a potion, Miss Nasty Attitude. So here goes another cheat, guys. So Sims dot give underscore satisfaction, which is already in here to help us out a little bit. Of course, we have to press that X to get rid of that space. Underscore points. I believe that is the correct one. We're gonna give her 200,000. That is it. So Sims, all lowercase, dot give underscore satisfaction underscore points, a space, which on Xbox you're going to use Y to create a space, or the space bar on PC will do the same, and then you're just going to enter in from there the number of points. And that cheat code will give your sim as many satisfaction points as you assign. In her case, we are going to use those points to purchase retrading potion because her attitude is very disgusting. So now you can see she has 200,055 points, 55 points being what she had prior, and that would have been insufficient. So city native is not just a trait, it's an aspiration of hers. She wants to meet people in 3 different city neighborhoods. She wants to give an apartment key to a friend. She wants to order 3 times from food stalls. So having a life with this gentleman isn't conducive to her goals, so it's not going to work out and she's going to leave the home at this time. However, before she does that, we want to send her out into the world better because her attitude stinks. So let's see for our own, just for our own information, if we can retrait this nastiness out of her. This will allow us to reset all of her traits. 5,000 is very expensive. Let's see if it works. I mean, attitude stinks, honey. No, we don't want her to be a rambunctious scamp. What made you come up with that? No. We're gonna select a new one. Oh no, okay, that's why, because we weren't in hers. So we're gonna retrait this woman. Let's go into inventory. I was about to say, why is she aspiring to do kids crap? We're gonna go down. We're gonna just place this in world. And she needs to drink this because she's gross. Cannot understand hateful, cynical, mean, spirited ass people. It's irritating. And I've encountered a lot of jerks in my life, but I don't aspire by any means to live life that way myself. Alright, let's give her some new traits, because she is a heifer. Okay, it's cool to be a homebody, if that's what you like, or not necessarily a homebody like in the house, but they referring to here, when she's in the city, she's, you know, I don't want to call her a city girl, because we know that has a new connotation nowadays, but she likes being on her home turf, on her stomping grounds, in her hood. Perfectly fine. Of course, that just lets us know that that's the city. Cool. But what you will not be is an evil, mean-spirited, nasty heifer. That we're not doing in 2024 or any other time. So let's get that together. She can be creative. Oh, that's cute. Child of the ocean. Dope. I don't know if that necessarily goes with the city landscape. She can vacation somewhere sometime. But what we do gotta do is get this out from under her, because she, honey, will encounter the wrong one. You can even be hot-headed. Like, that's cool. But don't... to the mean stuff. That we're not doing. Okay, you could even be unflirty, but outright mean we're not going for. Why don't we just let her be ambitious? Let's replace a positive with a negative, or a negative with a positive. And really, we meant to change this. Let's change that. No, we want to get rid of that. Listen, it does not want us to change her. No, because I'm not doing this with her. We're not. Okay, she can. So they're gonna give her another one. She's gonna be a gold digger now. That's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. Like I said, what we won't be doing is being nasty as hell. Instead of loving the beach, why don't we just make her love the outdoors? This was, okay, so music lover. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Like I said, this is like, she can't be mean-spirited. That we're not going for, so that's fine. I think these are a good new set of traits for her. She's now replaced being a child of the water with just in general liking outdoors. So as long as she's out and about in the city, she'll be fine. She's materialistic, which still gives kind of a nod to her previous personality, where she's not the sweetest person, but at least she's not going to be so miserable and evil that she's going to derive joy from other people's misery, because that's a sad little place to be. So, and then we've now given her a love of music. That's cool. That works. I hope, did we successfully change that, or do we have to go back in? I cannot stand that, honey. That is... You're not gonna be an evil person. I don't like it. No, this is fine, but what... I just wanted to check and make sure her other traits are where they're supposed to be. Okay, so... I think we have to go over here to Symbology to see. No, okay, so we do have to change that yet again. My goodness. So it used up our potion, so beware you guys. It did use our potion, but we're gonna have to buy a retraining all over again. And yes, we are doing all this to send her out into the world, but she will be saved to this instance of the game. So anyone in this instance of the game, any of my other families that encounter her again, she won't be an evil witch. I just hate that so much. Why have a shitty spirit? Why? It wanted to sit up here and change everything but me. You see that? Okay, so now her retraining is complete and she can stop being such a jerk. We're gonna save this and solidify that change in her. And then we're gonna politely, respectfully release her back out into the world because she wants a city type of a life and we want to acknowledge her goals. We're certainly not unleashing evil. We're not putting a demon back on these Sim streets. But she does not want the same life that this gentleman basically just right now has. So she can go ahead and get removed from the family. Hopefully he will encounter her again as a friend. She might pop up and visit now that she's a nice person. Why doesn't she do a solid? We'll call this her doing a good deed because she's
Jim Whipsy.
now set on being a better person. So we'll have her look out on her way out. Now the clothing is pristine, which is something you don't typically get from the washing machine. So, that's what I love about this hand wash. But unfortunately, it does take a lot of time, it takes a lot of brawn, and that whole thing with that water, we need to make sure we replace that, because I don't ever in my life want to, encounter that clothing again. This is gross. Why would you eat this? You're supposed to be cleaning up. Oh, okay, I thought they were spoiled. I guess that's steam coming off of them. I guess she can eat before she gets out of here. But we definitely want her to clean up, give something back, and then we'll dismiss her from the house. She did come as a maid. We'll let her leave as one. We'll take care of his needs and we'll make him bond with this dog because this poor baby has already had so much. She got attacked, she came back, now she's over here whimpering. So, we're gonna be nice.
Marabou. Oopa. Oh, yeah,
But it's taking a
Sharmakaroo.
while, yeah, if it is interactions.
Seraphy. Payapardu.
And
Skis
the
and the
fox
plushie.
is filthy. My goodness.
Chinny Muska.
Okay, so we're gonna let her get herself together. And she's about to be out.
Hey.
Just gonna use her to do some things that need to be done around the house. And then once she's done with those actions, she will be removed from the family. And I will then again save. And I also have to alter that family in gallery because when she was saved to our gallery, she was saved with all those nasty traits.
Oh.
So we're gonna let her use the bathroom. We're gonna utilize her help in washing this dog, and then she's gonna shower herself, and then she's gonna come out here and mop, and then she's gonna be on her way. So I'm gonna have him do these remaining clothes. Even though they will be sitting a while because it takes quite some time for clothing to dry.
Ah, Zeke and Bala.
Alright guys, so before I leave this household and go into the next, one more cheat. We're gonna do one more cheat together. Let's see if I remember from memory. Let's see. Stats. STATS. Dot. Set. Underscore. Skill. Underscore. Level. I believe it's underscore. I believe it's another underscore. Major. Because this is a major skill that we're upgrading. And we do have to capitalize the M in major. The minor skills are like archaeology and other little expansion pack-based skills that only go to 5 or so. I want to know, I don't remember, is it major underscore? Let me think. I think it is. I think I might go for it. Let's see. When I'm looking at it, how it looks all together, it'll probably make sense. Stats.set underscore skill underscore level. And then it is a major skill. I want to... Is it a space? Let's see, guys. So the skill, of course, is going to be handiness, so that he can upgrade things in his home. I really think that you should be able to hire a repairman to do this, much like you could in real life. When you hire the repairman to come over, when you meet with him, there might be a dialogue box or something that can open up where you begin a dialogue with him, where he asks if you want him to repair things, upgrade things, or both. And, you know, you can somehow point him in the direction of what you want upgraded. Or maybe just their traditional long drawn out drop down menu, where you can specifically pick the thing that you need upgraded. But let's see if this works. It did. So you guys, I'm going to put it here in the chat for you. This is how you upgrade a skill. This is the cheat. Wherever I put a space, you need a space in the game. And then you can upgrade things. 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 And then you So that cheat there will give you 10 handiness. In order to tailor it to the skill that you're trying to cheat and level up, you're going to want to put stat underscore skill underscore level major underscore for the major skills. If it's the minor skill, then you have to put minor. But then you list the skill: handiness, gourmet cooking, baking, logic, whatever the skill is, it's a major skill. And then you're going to leave another space and you're going to put the level that you're upgrading it to. So that is how he did that. Now he can repair anything in the house that breaks, and he can upgrade at anything at this level, but namely this clothing line. I'm curious as to what Iron Wire does.
Go.
And we will not know still because he does not possess the parts. This is what I love about buying parts, you guys, is you don't need to physically stop what you're currently doing. The second that you order them on the computer, they go right into your inventory, and you don't have to worry about... Now what in the world? Okay, upgrade parts. So we're just gonna hit that button and let it scroll. It takes a second per 10, so in about 10 seconds you'll have 90 of these, or 99 of them. It takes a second of you, a few seconds of your time, so why not max them out? So you have everything that you need. Curious about Iron Line. I don't do a whole lot of clotheslines in my builds. This is probably the second one that I've done. So definitely wanting to see what this upgrade gives. Iron Line is breakable. It will never break or catch fire. So, okay, so that's the only thing we can really do with the clothesline, I guess. It makes sense. Where is this woman?
So. Oh.
Okay, she just...
Roll power.
Oh.
Alright. She can mop and take her mean butt on. And I chose to put her in the shower first so that she can give him some time to wash, because it's going to be another mess after he washes up.
Oh.
Alright, all done with that. So now that is her mess to clean up. He's up there nailing something. Perfect timing on this. We can go ahead and put that away after. Oh Lord, how long does it take? There we go. Alright.
Oh. Nah. Oh.
be all done, I think, after this with him. Main thing we wanted to do on this property was get this dogs now, fox and dog, in the house, and no, we don't want to do that. We want to take her. Okay. We're going walkies, Feifei.
Ooh, fly.
Oh,
And if I have
trifle.
to
Come on, let's go. We're being disgusting now. And then, of course, she has decided to take herself a nap. Maid never came.
Diarba. Oh. Ugh.
That first potion she left, so let's just leave it. It'll be good for someone else. Okay. And now we're gonna go ahead and pause her. We're gonna send her on her way. As a nicer person, we hope. We're not gonna save this game because what we're saving now is the house being clean. We are saving the laundry being done and on the clothesline, the laundry upgrade that we did to the clothesline. We are saving Feifei getting her walk, so that need will be met for her. We are saving her being rated as a good person, which is very important. And we're saving her out of the no longer in the family. So many improvements came to this home today, you guys. We gained 2 beautiful dogs. We lost a negative person from the household, and we are back thugging it out, father and son. We got a potion using her satisfaction points is going to remain here and benefit someone else in the household. Beautiful.
Oh, Kukolo ya mish. Oh, Oskana Paraza.
I do want him to learn how to make barbecue salmon. Maybe he'll be able to get that in today. Along this walk. Yep, looks like they're headed that way. I am gonna end this stream in about 45 minutes and make myself a veggie burger. Right now with my upper respiratory infection / laryngitis situation, tonsillitis situation, that I have going on, it's going to be really hard to eat that. But I've been pinching pieces off of things, chewing them up really, really carefully for a long time until they're almost like a paste. It's crazy to say, and then drinking them down with a lot of water. That's how I'm having to eat. This is my 4th day with no solid food. I've been sustaining myself on soup and tea and soy milk. But between the antibiotics being really the only solid thing on my stomach, and me not sleeping well because I've been in pain, my situation is making it hard to breathe at night. I'm waking up at night not able to breathe because of my sore throat. I think today is going to be the first day I try to eat. So I'm going to pinch and just over chew and then try to wash it down. The first day that this started, that I was in pain, I tried to eat some eggs. And eggs are not really, tough to eat. I scrambled them and I soft scrambled my eggs anyway. And as I was eating them, I just felt like they got caught in my throat and I couldn't breathe. It was really bad. So it triggered me and it scared me. And it had me pretty much, I tried bread later in that day and I had to pinch it. And the bread was kind of like glue. Once I chewed it, it got stuck in my throat. So not able to swallow too well. I've been doing soups and stuff, like basic broth. But I am going to attempt the veggie burger today. On half a piece of bread, I'm going to throw the top bun away and just try it and see if I feel any better. This has been 4 days of hell, and I'm scared to have my tonsils out. Very scared because I don't react good to being put all the way to sleep with anesthesia. It's really hard for me to wake up. But I have to do it, whether I like it or not. I'm scared, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna soldier through and just get it done because they say if I don't, these infections are gonna keep happening and they're gonna get worse. So I'm tired of dealing with it. Just gonna do what I have to do and not let fear keep me in a situation so as all this keeps happening to me. So it's finally gotten so undesirable that I'm just gonna get them taken out. They've been telling me for about 2 years that they need to come out, and I've just been really scared to have the surgery. So pray for me, guys. Fingers crossed. I'm scheduled for June 23rd to get my tonsils out. Hopefully that will stop all the upper respiratory things and I'll be better. I won't have to deal with this stuff anymore. When I woke up this morning before I had a few cups of warm tea in me, I didn't even think I was going to be able to get on here and Twitch stream. I was still going to stream because I promised, but what I was going to do was get in the chat and explain to you guys that I had no voice. It's really that bad. So we shall see what happens.
Oh, Yuma.
Comrade, Lenarga maybe
Okay.
wow.
Measure training.
Voy a
Awesome.
swing.
Ravine. The power
Excellency.
What did he order this?
Galoba.
Ugaro.
Ibahana. Drop. Cheers.
Where's the dog?
Kara Musti.
Bumcaro Yemf. Turf. Stiba Nabiba. Siglune.
Did he take the dog back in the house? Is the thing.
Ovene.
Abahorn. Unix now. Mushka Garo. Mushka.
Shoba.
Mipim.
Ahoy! Lufum Swanem. Ibo! Yeah.
Okay, so now hopefully he knows how to make barbecue salmon. I hope so. do have to bring him and his son one day to the beach. But for right now, he needs to go home so that we can save him. And I can show you the other Sulani build. Yes, it has been saved. So she has now been removed from the household, and she is in the world better because we have retraded her. We've taken that evil crap out of her and made her a nice person. Although a little materialistic, we should be alright. Waiting on him to get himself home. That's not very far, you guys, between here and where they have access to the beach. That's nice. They can get on the canoe, they can get on the floaties, they can grill. And let's, for the little boy, let's fix his tan because it makes sense that year round living here that he would have and keep his tan. So let's give him that. This maid is slacking and it's gross. Oh no. There we go. Pack cheats? Suspension packs? Oh, we can't. Okay, because he's not an adult. That's why. Just wanted him to fit the world that we have him in. That's cool too. And let's see, do we need? Yes, we do. We need some mop. Those are both here safely, so I think this is a good place to end. Let's exit to the main menu. It's going to ask, do we want to save? We do want to save when it asks. Yes. And then we're going to go and look at Ava's build. And then that will conclude everything that we have here in Sulani, you guys. And I will end stream shortly. But I will be back with more Sims content. I haven't been here for my Sims people lately, and I feel bad. I've been doing a lot of Overwatch. YouTubers have me doing a competitive pug challenge, so I'm doing that for them. And I don't want to get too far behind. And I'm also trying to stay on top of Smite because Smite 2 is soon to release. They're selling Founder now. So very excited for the changes in Smite 2. And so I've been trying to get into that as well because I haven't brought you guys Smite content in the longest. You guys have had Sims content and Overwatch content since you've had Smite content, and I don't like to go this long and don't give you that content. So we will see what happens. You guys are going to be off to an ad break in 55 seconds. Again, encourage you to subscribe if you don't like the ad breaks. Right now, they're a necessary evil. So, sorry for them, but when I do reach my first subscriber goal of 50 subs, then I will get rid of them as best I can. So now we're headed to Ava Landry's Sulani build. So you can see Mayor Whiskers back in the home, and you can see that completed build. I restored it, and we changed a few things. If you were here 2 streams ago, you saw it, but if not, we're gonna just look very briefly. I'm not gonna do a deep dive. I want to make sure that she has a career. I was supposed to make sure he had a job, but he's got a little cushion of money that we gave him with the money cheat, so he should be okay for a while. They'll be alright. I just want to pop in on Ava and show you guys that build, show you that I was able to rebuild after the delete. Of course, I have shown you guys this already, but don't know if the same folks are here, so let's go check, and then we'll move on. really, really anxious what you guys vote on. Whether For Rent is going to take the lead or whether it's still going to be um, that tiny stuff pack. You guys really want to see me do a tiny house? I would have to build like a container house and all that. But we're going to go over what's in the tiny pack stuff, build mode items again, to see if they give me any type of siding to make a tiny house. You would think that would be in there, that there would be an exterior wall pattern for a tiny house, like a corrugated, like a metal or something. But we'll check. Just getting myself prepared, getting my brain in the creative building process, because I feel like that one is going to win. Right now it's got 8 votes and For Rent doesn't, does not, so we will see. Alright, so this gentleman does not have a job. He does not. Since we're backing him, we're gonna give him a job, and then we're just gonna switch over to Landry. Now here she is inviting him to the Romance Festival. So, that's nice. But he has something else he needs to do. I think this is what we'll put him in. Okay, research conservation. So we're gonna research it, and that's where we'll leave him. Oh, good. It's his own action. We have plenty of time to get him ready. He doesn't go to work in this profession for 2 days. So we do have to, again, of course, save because he is now on a job. And then all we gotta do is go to Manage Worlds to see Ava. I don't know why I exited to main menu. I think I was thinking we were gonna go into that pack, but I'll do that before I end stream in a moment. That one little thing took all that time to save. Isn't that cute? Okay, so he's doing his little research. I was hoping this would be a little bit faster process. It's a little warm in here. I am definitely gonna go. I think I'm not even gonna attempt that veggie burger. I think I'm gonna make myself some soup. It was a good idea because I'm starving because of what I've been eating lately, but I don't think I want to attempt that. I think I'm just gonna make myself some chicken and green bean soup, and we're gonna be good with that. Great, he's finished. Okay. Manage worlds. Save and go. I didn't think about it before, but instead of kicking that girl out of the household, I could have split her from household and had her move and put her out in San Myshuno, in Jasmine Suites or somewhere like that. So, this is where we're gonna end our stream, is with this household. I'm gonna show you this, the changes that I did to this home, and then we are going to go into the main menu so we can really look at that tiny stuff pack, because right now it's winning, and I will see, I want to see if there's an exterior for the building, so I can start picturing in my mind what I want the house to look like and all that, because it's looking like it's winning. If you guys vote different and it changes, then I'll have my work cut out for me, and by a lot, because for rent is a different thing altogether. It's a multi-family property thing. It's going to be a much more extensive build, and that just building the property alone to get started with the gameplay, that is probably going to take 3 or 4 hours. So the first thing I'll do if I buy for rent is build the multi-family property that I intend to have be the household backdrop for the gameplay, and then we'll go from there. And the property that I would be building wouldn't be my residential for whatever sim is becoming a landlord. It would actually be the rental property is what you build. And then from there, I would assign, pick one of my sims that was going to be in the rental market, and again, we would go from there. Is she fishing? Is that what she was doing? She was. Alright, let's get her back home with her cat. She's out here in a work dress and high heels fishing. Running across the beach in these hills too. Turns out she was quite a ways from her home. Don't know how she got that far away. I don't recall sending her anywhere, as they had to make her autonomate on her own when I since I've logged off of her, so that's cute, I guess, but she did wander rather far. To the point where we have a whole load screen to sit through, guys. I apologize. So I will get off here in a few to do my red light therapy for my skin, and to do some skincare and to get some soup, and I will be back on around 3:30ish to bring you guys a little bit more Sims. Uh-oh, Whiskers is sick, so we've got to take him to the vet. I'll pause gameplay. I just want to show you guys, if you weren't here for the stream, I rebuilt her house. 2 stories, just like the last one. I used a video stream here to actually help me remember what was here to rebuild. The new additions, of course, we added a bar. We added a picnic table and a pergola. Everything else looks pretty much the same. We moved some stuff around with the BB cheats. The move items cheat. We have a swing set that we didn't have last time. We have a garden bed that we didn't have last time. And I think everything else has pretty much remained the same. Yeah. The upstairs and all that. I did not repurchase our crystals for the shelf, so we will have to do that momentarily. As in eventually, not in the stream. And then her living room did see some changes. Placement of plants and the size of the rug and all that, but it stayed pretty much how you guys last remembered it. Again, for a step-by-step detailed account of what has changed, check my stream. It's a few streams back. We also put the satay outside, which was not originally there. So you guys check we put a decoration here, and of course all the spices that we bought and had sitting on the shelves for ambience. We have to buy those again whenever the Spice Festival comes back. So just wanted to show you that. Let's get him situated so he's not sick. Let's get him to the vet. And then we will come back, save stream, and then we will go to the main menu, and I'll go quickly into the pack that is winning the vote, the poll right now, and I'll look just to see about that exterior item because I do want to build. Either way, regardless of which of these two that are in the forerunning, whichever one wins, I'm gonna have to start the expansion off with a build. So I just want to look a little bit and start strategizing either way. I gotta get the air conditioning on. It is very uncomfortable, and when they let you click and select take to the vet, they should just put us in Brentilton Bay. Like, we shouldn't have to do any of this. Of course, her mother and her sister live here, so in reality this would be her opportunity to visit them so you can see those households. But I do not have the energy to do it this stream. If you want me to do it, then type do it in the chat and I'll do it. But I'll do it when I come on for part 2 of this stream, not before I leave. I do want my shower, I do have to do my LED skin treatment, and then I do have to get myself something to eat because I feel like I'm gonna pass out, I feel dizzy. No real food in the past couple of days other than like drinkable broth and stuff like that, so hopefully this visit will be quick, it won't take long, and I can go and get my food so I'm not mean hungry. I'm a little bit happier, get some soup, some green beans, that sounds great. I can cut those up very small and still drink the soup. And green beans have a little bit more substance than what I've been consuming as of lately. And I can drink some water, do my LED, feel better, and then come back a little bit more refreshed for you guys. If you want to see the O'Malley and Landry households, we can do that. Load screen taking forever and a day. Apologies. Alright. Oh, cats love the rain, so this is great. Sarcasm. Of course, you need the pets expansion to visit this area. We're gonna purchase some pet treats while we're here.
Rove. Sebrum.
We're gonna surf like a pirate to get rid of this stupid thing. And we're gonna check. No, we don't want any of these. What am I doing? We want about 5 age down. We just have to be careful not to give it to him. And about 5 ambrosia. Yes, I know they're expensive. So are the 99 of these wellness treats at $50. The Sim universe works different, I tell you what. They expect you to be able to pay $50 a day to give your animal a wellness treat every day. It's madness.
Okay.
Oh no, and look who we see here. Not only are we seeing her mother, she just ran into her mom with one of their household pets, one of their many pets, but we have the old man Cecil Patterson from the boathouse with his dog. There's Buddy, our little Shih Tzu. He's adorable, and he is
Wingle
sick.
zips, Wingle zips, Wingle bazulorn.
Hanazoi
Monaga
Sneak.
Kwanka, Skooma, Fube, Anduma, Zonster, Jabi, Nidva Pathan,
Our
Skooma
Whiskers is
Plonai,
unneutered.
Nilzia
It doesn't make him
Cruz.
run away, so we're not
Happy
seeing that as a
yakking
problem
shivs,
that we immediately need to solve.
Sarabin
Oh, it's Ginger. You poor thing.
Shivs.
Oh no, Leica. Leica's the one that's sick. I don't know what I'm thinking. Ginger is in the Chavez household.
Fribs, Kubarao Zont.
He done bust the violin out at the pet thing. That's cute.
Tubix, Zont Mushka. Harsagop, Obroy. Kubepa Fredishay. Injamay. Yibs. Huh.
Crazy, I
Tibble
moved
with
them into this
Varpasa?
game so they
Wosha
technically don't know
Brehay.
each other
Plushies
Which irritates me.
Arifi.
because
Uchima.
that
Borbahay.
is, that's her mother. Why are they playing instruments at the... That bothers my spirit. And the vet's office is playing instruments, and everybody's scared of course, the rainy guys. That's why they're running around. That's comes with the seasons. Expansion pack. So seasons is why they run around. So it looks like Buddy is all cured. So I don't want to give him a treat before because it would, it would mess with his receiving service.
Hogan?
But now that he's out, we can give him a
Explora.
And there's Diego Chavez. So I wonder who he's gonna have with him, if he's gonna have Ginger or Rosie. No, he has Hunter. Doris. So he's got the little Bengal cat that we have. You really truly see every pet owner in Riddleton Bay every time you bring your dog or cat to the vet. Oh, yuck.
Morga. Oh, Stoon.
There he goes.
Oh. Blanky, Yips,
Right,
Yips,
with
Taruk, Edna, Zachary, Ray, Nina, Rabani.
Aha.
Where the fuck?
This preventative shot they give him is like $700 or something. Similar to going to the real vet, IRL. I can't get out of there cheaper than $1,000 or just under.
A blue drip. Huh? Have it north.
Alright, all done. So of course we're gonna do two things. We're gonna pet him. We're gonna give him a vet treat, and we're never gonna let him out. The last time we let Mayor Whiskers out, he came back looking like he had seen God. He had fur standing up on his back.
Huh?
He was filthy. He had bugs all over his
Aw.
face. We're not doing it.
Oh, Square. Yeah, Dumpsa. Slufa Sarzo.
Okay, Ava, now we're gonna head home.
Caro? Huh?
Look at Doris.
Oh, Narga! Grobe! Ah,
Get your cat lady and we are out of here.
Sibefa. And Lanza.
Take him up, let's go.
ooh.
Shimo Ops.
Oh, happy on! Oh,
Sibel, Yosef. Ah, sure, sir.
And there's his sister, of course, just as she's leaving with one of her dogs. Wish Doggy was here. Look like Charlotte. Alright, so you guys, I'm gonna get back to the main menu and we're gonna look at that pack and I'm gonna see whether or not there's a texture in that pack. I'm curious. If not, I'm gonna have to figure something out from base game. But I really want to see if they have any outdoor wall patterns for Tiny House. Something that gives Tiny House. I think I already want to go the kind of corrugated metal modern home route with the build. And we will definitely see what they have. Alright, so we are back home with a healthy, happy Mayor Whiskers, and we are back with Ava as well. Let's just go on and get the bowl filled here because we are about to schedule schedule our feeder, get the bowl filled, and then we are going to get ourselves in a place to save.
Tiru, Swaby.
But there he is, guys. He's home. There's our little buddy. We got him back. So we're now saving. This save is going to save him to the household well. It's also going to save him with ambrosia, age down, and wellness treats. Okay, so right before I end the stream, no, it's not a kit, right? It's a pack, pretty sure. Crystal Creations has been out a while too, guys. It's full price, but I don't mind, but it has been out a while. I'm really surprised and shocked that nobody said anything about that. Here's the Tiny Living. I just want to see if there's a wall texture. Of course, for that we gotta go over to build mode. A lot of stuff that folds up into walls and stuff of that nature. We do get another piece of artwork down there at the bottom, which I'm excited for. We get a rug. We get a chair that kind of looks painfully familiar, similar to the Book Nook chair, but okay, go off, EA. Just trying to give us the same regurgitated things over and over again. Not a lot of stuff in build mode, you guys. So it looks like, unless they give you a property when you log into this game, unless that's part of the Stuff Play game pack, yeah, I don't know what to say. It's gonna be a from scratch, off the top build with an think big, build small. Craft the tiny home of your Sims dreams with a never-before created residential lot type for tiny homes. And stylish, space-saving furniture. Embrace comfort culture with CAS items to highlight your Sims' cozy lifestyle, like the comfy PJs and oversized cashmere sweaters. Okay, so it looks like they give you, it says right here, they give you a new residential lot type for tiny homes. So are they giving us, it's a lot trait, we go in and we apply it to the lot, like how we saw in Paranormal Pack when we haunt a lot? I'm curious. Does it force us to build a tiny home because the new lot only allows so much space for a build? So this is going to be a building challenge for me because it's going to be about how much I can cram into a small space. I'm amazed they have a small toilet and a small sink, but I'm not seeing a small bath or a small shower. So we're just using what's in game for that. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but okay. We do get another pair of bookends. We get some more lights. 3 or 4 hanging fixtures actually. We get a few different wall racks. I'm assuming these are kitchen. Yeah, they look kitchen. We get a rug that's probably very small. We do get more art. Only a toilet and a bathroom sink and vanity. We don't get any small tubs, small showers, so that's going to be interesting, you guys. But anyway, this is what's in the lead, so we will see. Is it going to be tiny stuff, or is it going to be for rent? Or are you guys going to do as I asked and follow me on Instagram so that you can suggest something else? These are the 2 forerunners, so a couple people want me to do this. This is going to be a very long multi-day stream because the gameplay itself is going to take us a while to dive into. All the rental dynamic and all that. These look like floor patterns, like for an atrium or something. Quite a bit of build mode stuff. I'm excited for rugs. But yeah, guys, if you want to cast your vote, please follow me on Instagram and jump in my DMs with a purple heart. And the first thing I will ask you is, what do you want to vote on in The Sims? I'll ask you the second that you're in my inbox. I will ask in the broadcast channel, and I will ask in a poll that I will post to my stories later on today. Which pack do you guys want me to buy? YouTube subscribers, Instagram, people that subscribe to my Instagram stories, and subscribers here on Twitch, your vote will count double. So whatever you vote on, I will cast 2 votes for you. That's a subscriber perk. Regardless of where you subscribe, whether you subscribe here, whether you subscribe to my Instagram or my YouTube, any paid sub, I'm gonna count your votes as double. Let me know. Let me know. I like to end streams on the nose, but I don't think there's 5 minutes more worth of content that I have to give you guys that will fit in the stream. I really want to keep the streams on topic. So just a reminder, these packs are all on sale. Also, the 26th, we will be back to see what the freebie is that they're going to give us. It will pop up here in free stuff. So, it will pop up right here in free stuff, where I've gotten my other freebies over the years. So, this is where it will be on the 26th, you guys. I will come here and find it, alert you to it, review it, equip it. If it's a build mode item, I will be showing it. All that upon, you know, its arrival, and I'll let you guys know for sure that it's in there, that I collected it, what it was, so that you can come and get it and not miss your opportunity. And as always, I truly thank you for joining me here today. I am sick, I don't feel good, but I did get through the stream. I'm happy, yay. I get to go make some green bean soup now. I'm gonna get on some skincare, like I said, real quick, because I have to post that content for Instagram and for YouTube. My before and after from my LED treatment today, and just try to get myself perked up and feeling better. I might do a little bit of step aerobics and just see. It's hard to breathe through that stuff right now, but I'm gonna try to get a minute or 2 in, jump in the shower, and just come back to you guys better. So, love you. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Appreciate the loyalty, appreciate the viewership, and appreciate the positive energy that you guys show up with time and again. I'm gonna jump off here, and I will be back. It is now 2:24 Eastern Standard Time, so my child should be coming home shortly. After I get him fed and situated, I should be back on around 3:30 or so. So look for me in about an hour, you guys. Just taking a quick hour break, and I will be back with more Sims content, and then more than likely some Overwatch. Also need to get some Smite in. My Smite people, I love you. I'm sorry, I know that I have been slacking on Smite lately, but I will get to it. And so see you back here at 3:30 Eastern Standard Time, which is in approximately an hour. Bye.